Hi everyone, my name is Rona May, and today's video was something I was hoping to get out a while back, but had some technical issues with the camera and then other stuff happened, so but without further ado, today's video. You get to find out what's in my sword maintenance kit today. First off, this is the portable one. I bought this kit when I bought my Iaido from Aoi in Burnaby. So let's first start with this. It's the powder ball. So the ball it's got Uchiko powder. That's a little bit abrasive. You use it on your shinken or Iaido with steel blades, and that's to help remove any body oil or dirt off of the sword. Like I said, it's a little bit abrasive. Ooh, powder everywhere. Okay, next up, let's try not to get the powder in my tea. That would be bad. Next up is the Makugi Nuki. So it's the little hammer that you use to hammer the pin or the peg that holds the sword inside the suka and keeps it in place so that when you cut, and if you actually made contact with something, that you wouldn't have the blade going flying away. So there's that. Next up, if I can get it out, is an itty bitty bottle of Choji Oil. So it's really just light mineral oil and clove oil that I mean, you can buy it at one of the Budo stores, but you can also make it quite easily. Now, don't get the thick mineral oil that's used as a laxative. Get something light like sewing machine oil. And I'll pop the recipe in the video description below. The clove oil you can just get at a community health food store that has aromatherapy. Next up are shims. Oh, that bag's got a tear in it. So these you use when your saya is getting a little bit loose with the wear and tear from training, and that video is coming up. I will have to do that sooner rather than later. I have to do a little bit of saya repair, but you can shave down some chopsticks, or what I did was I just bought some bamboo skewers from Dollarama and then cut them into small little slivery things. I believe Steve Senpai, when he does his sword maintenance video, will address these, but like I said, I will be doing some saya maintenance in a while too, so I'll share that. And then next up on this side is ordinary tooth floss. So you use this on your, if you have a clicky suba, the handguard, and you just wrap it between the seppa, which is a layer of metal, and there's one on either side of the suba and the habaki. It's hard to picture this without, the sword in front of me, but there's like two little metal plates, and then there's the suba, the handguard. But if it's a little bit loose and clicky, then you just wrap this around in the space to just give you a little bit more of a buffer. I found out about that, I think, before my Shodan grading in Vancouver. One more thing on this side. So I've replaced the cloth. There was a really soft cloth in here, and you put the Choji oil on it and wipe the sword, so your Iaido or your shinken, and it smells like cloves. I got rid of my cloth a while back because it was kind of gungy, even with washing it. So this is actually a cut up camera lens cloth. And that is not going in. There we go. Okay, so on the other side, we have rice pepper. Now these come in really big sheets. I think in my other kit I have a really big sheet, but most of us cut them down into smaller pieces, so it actually you can do that along the blade to take off the gunk, and then later take off the oil. And then next up we have sandpaper. So this is a fairly fine grit. This is to use on the wooden bokuto and the jodo. So with Niten and Jodo, there's actual contact with the weapons, so they do get a little dinged. So it's good to sand them down, make sure you don't get splinters, and nice and smooth that way. Oh, more rice paper just hanging out. Oh, I bet these are, yeah, they're dirty. Okay. And then finally in here I've got some electro-coated abrasive paper. It's sandpaper for metal or steel. So this would be to use on your stainless steel Iaido, if there's a little bit of a ding and you need to smoothen it out, or your shinken. You got to do it very carefully, and the one thing you need to watch out for is if the hamon, the little wavy pattern, if that was acid etched, then this will take it out. That tip was from Alex Cook Sensei, and he was also the one that gave me a bunch. He had a bunch of these, so he let a few of us take some. I believe he said he ordered them from Amazon, so if I can track that down, I'll put the link down below as well. So that's the portable kit. So I'll be back with the big maintenance kit. So I'm back with the big sword maintenance kit. And this is actually just a repurposed craft tub that I think I just picked up at Walmart. Alright, so let's dive right on in. Okay, so first up is a bag full of sageo. The sageo is the cord that is threaded through the saya, or the scabbard, and then we tie that to our uniform. So this got a little worn, so can't use it anymore. I'm just hanging on to them because I might be able to repurpose them for something. And I think this one was even silk, so I would like to be able to reuse these some way, somehow. They also come in cotton. I mean, personal preference really, if you want, and budget. Cotton versus silk. Next up we've got some Mccooky Pins. So as I said earlier, we hammer these through the hole, or I did not say that earlier, but there's a hole, like once you slide the sword into the suka, there's holes, and then you just stick them in there and it's secure. Next up, oh, another sageo that just could not fit in there. More rice paper. That's not a big thing though. We got more Mccooky Pins. Oh, I used this when I was fixing my sanshaku, which I first used for Kagéryu. Yeah, exactly, sanshaku. I did try to shorten it a smidge, but it was getting a little dented, so, oh, cord. So I had to, sand it, put some wood filler in, and then use varnish, put it all together. We got wood glue, so that carpenter's glue, that's good when you need to glue those shims into the saya. So like I said, I'll be doing that sooner rather than later. Glove. Oh, again, that was when I was working on my sanshaku. Cloth. Oh, your hands get kind of gungy. Oils and goop. Lens cloth. I think I'm keeping this to replace the other cloth that's in the sword kit, but I'm not 100% sure. Clove oil. Yeah, there we go. So it just comes in a bottle like this. It's what, 30 mils? Hang on. So somewhere, oh no, not 30. This is only 5. 5 mils. I don't see a price on this, and this was from, oh wow, I might have got it at the community health food store. I might have got it at Shoppers with that brand name. Ordinary white glue, not 100% sure why it's in here. It just stays here. Chopsticks, in case I need to use them as shims. Lots of chopsticks. Oh, this is a part of the barbecue, or the bamboo barbecue skewer that I used. Q-tips, because you never know. These paint spatulas. I believe I used them when I was rewrapping my suka, the handle. So I won't get rid of them because probably we'll reuse them. And I got some small little odds and ends. Oh yes, the embroidery needle with just a cord. So this is needed to help thread the sukamaki. I had some here. There we go. When you're bringing it over from one side of the handle to the other side. So, and that's my sukamaki. I just got cotton this time because I am going to do another rewrap soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, this is getting quite full quite fast. And then this is also needed because, oh yes, because that gets threaded through the, I'll just use this cloth. You bring that through like that, and that'll help thread that through the handle when you're making the knot without damaging what you've already done. It's been a couple of years, so I'm gonna really have to review that. Toothbrush, that's good for brushing out some of the debris on the handle, the suka hishigami. So I think these are some extra. I made some extra triangles because I lost some triangles. So these are just placed when you do the wrap job, and they help form the diamonds and keep the diamonds in shape. I got Latsusuba. So my original from my Iaido, and then some from Bokuto. Sandpaper blocks. So there's a bunch in here because I usually just bring this when we have club weapons maintenance day. Oh, that's falling apart. I didn't secure that. So nail files. I definitely need to pull these out. Sometimes the kurigata, where you thread the sageo through, gets rough. So I actually have to take one of these and go in and smoothen that out. Let's just clip that together. This is getting quite full quite fast. Ah, yes. So, see, I literally just picked up sewing machine oil from Walmart. It was like, what, $5, $6? And then, you know, used the recipe I found for Choji Oil. Boom, Choji Oil. A funnel. Oh, to pour the Choji Oil from here into the little bottle. Clamps. So I think these are, I just picked up either at Walmart or Home Depot. I will need them to help with the rewrap job. I'll need actually the entire set, I think. Now this was the sword maintenance kit that came with the Choken that I ordered last year. So it came with a bigger Makugi Nuki, probably because the Choken Shinken, which has now become a Choken Iaido, had to get it dulled after this. Yeah, it could be because it's a bigger sword. And then, yeah, empty bottle of Choji Oil. Okay, so this is actually how big. Oh, this isn't even rice paper. This is just a cloth. Okay, so I can use that for the Choji Oil. That's not even the size of the rice paper. The rice paper is actually quite big when you get it. It smells funny. Okay, so we're nearly at the bottom here. There we got more of this electric-coated abrasive paper from Sensei, CW1500. Okay. Like I said, I'll pop the link below if I can find it on Amazon. Threads from a sand bag, or a sword bag. There's all these little tassel threads here from a sword bag. We've got my original wrap. I'll post a picture, but a closer shot. This facilitated the need to rewrap the Iaido originally. So something got caught on the suka, and the sukamaki just started to unravel. This I'm gonna have to review. These are all my cheat sheets on how to rewrap the handle. It's a difficult process, but there is something really neat, meditative, grounding, and dare I say magical about rewrapping your own sword handle or your suka. So that's it. That is everything that is in the big maintenance kit. You saw what was in the portable maintenance kit. Please look forward to the next sword maintenance video, which Steve Senpai up in Edmonton will be doing. He might do more detailed sword maintenance, like trickier stuff. Either way, like, it's something all of us have to go through, so one of us from the club will share that. I think that is it, so thanks for checking out this video. If you'd like to see more content, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, which is on your right side. So my left, your right. And see you next time. Bye.